What's going on, everybody? I am back with another Underdog MLB player props video. This one going to be breaking it down, giving you guys 5 picks that you're winning some money over here on Underdog. As always, if you haven't checked out Underdog, I would highly recommend you check them out. It is a player props website and app where you can win money off of picking the over and under on things like players, pitch count, strikeouts, fantasy points, total bases, etc. Go ahead and use that promo code KJK DFS to receive an instant match on your first deposit up to $100 over here on Underdog. Again, that is code KJK DFS. Go to lock that in, get that free money offer. Start winning some money with these picks today, guys. I got 5 for you. You can mix and match these if you'd like. You can go for the big 20x ticket if you'd like as well. Whatever you'd like. Obviously, the more picks, the more risk, but I will give you 5 to at least give you the opportunity to 20x if you want to take the risk. I got 5 that I like here, so let's talk about it. If you're getting very serious, I do offer premium content packages. That's linked below in the description. Patreon.com/KJK_DFS. Do offer Underdog MLB, PrizePicks MLB, Underdog WNBA, PrizePicks WNBA, and I did just launch a VIP member package. That's going to give you access to all of my packages to go along with an exclusive Discord. You get all these tickets sent to you before I even release the video to make sure that you don't get the bump that the public gets if these lines start going up. All that fun stuff. And if you enjoy, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content that I upload. So let's talk about it. Let's go game by game as we always do. In the first game I'm going to talk about is going to be the Miami Marlins taking on the New York Mets. So we're going to talk about Sandy Alcantara, who's been fantastic all year long. I think he continues to absolutely shove in this game because that's just what he does. Looking at his underlying metrics as far as Alcantara, you really can't ask for much more. Looking at him, he has a 3.47 SIERA, 22.8% carry rate overall, 12.1% swinging strike rate. That's great. Good hard contact stuff. 26.6% carry rate against righties and a 19.9% carry rate against lefties. So he's really the full package. And I want to be targeting the strikeouts over here on Underdog. I like the over 5.5 strikeouts here. I think the line's set very reasonably for what he's been doing as of late. The pitch count's way up as well. And the pitching outs is a little much for me at 21 in the pitching outs. But the strikeouts, even if he gets to 21 pitching outs, there's a high likelihood he racks up 6+ strikeouts when he does so. So I think we are able to target that today. Looking at his pitch count, what he's doing as of late, how much he's hit this. You can see last time out, 107 pitches, 10 strikeouts. Time before, 3 strikeouts, 4 strikeouts. So his strikeouts were a little bit down there. 8 strikeouts the time before against the New York Mets, though, in the same matchup on 106 pitches. There is some juice on the over in the strikeouts as well. So he is expected to hit here. And then lastly, his opposing team's strikeout rates. Obviously, that's very important. You're looking at this New York Mets lineup up and down, starting from the bottom up with Nito. 28% for him, 24, 23, 17, 11, 19, 19, 15, and 15. So not the most amount of strikeouts in the lineup compared to some other lineups that he might face, but also Starling Marte did depart the game yesterday, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him not in the lineup. And also, it's a Sunday. Typically, these teams tend to rest their star players on Sundays, and we might see some more watered-down lineups than we typically see. So hopefully that happens. That'd be a nice little bonus as well. But regardless, I do like the over 5.5 strikeouts here for Sandy Alcantara. Elite stuff. He'll go deep into the ballgame. The pitch count's way up. He's going to throw 100+ pitches. Maximum opportunities to rack up the strikeouts. I think he's able to surpass this 5.5 line. I think it's very reasonable. That's compared to some other elite pitchers where you might see them up at like 7.5. Alcantara, we can give him at 5.5 because he doesn't have the highest strikeout rates, but once again, workhorse. We'll get the strikeouts along the way, and we could see a watered-down lineup, especially with Marte departing the game. He might not even be in the lineup. We might see some higher strikeout guys in there, like maybe like a J.D. Davis. So we'll take the over 5.5 strikeouts there for Sandy Alcantara. Pick number 1. Pick number 2, we're going to be heading down to the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Cincinnati Reds. And we're going to be talking about Shane Baz. He has been phenomenal to start out his career. He's really got the full package. Really good ground ball, fly ball stuff. And they're also letting him throw lots of pitches, which is very encouraging to me. I was looking at this earlier. 94, 95 pitches the last 2 times out for the Rays. That's saying a lot for them compared to some of their other pitchers where they're a little bit more modest. And I do like his pitching outs here. I expect him to go deep in the ballgame. You're looking at his underlying metrics as far as how he fares. Really, really good stuff here. He has a 27.7% carry rate overall, 13% swinging strike rate, 28.3% carry rate against righties with only a 345 slugging given up, and a 26.8% carry rate to lefties with only a 278 slugging given up to those lefties. So Shane Baz looks really good. He gets a great matchup taking on a Cincinnati Red squad as well. They only have a 4.14 implied total. And overall, I mean, the power, the talent, it's just not the greatest throughout the Cincinnati lineup. There's a lot of strikeouts. I think there's a lot of guys that might roll over on some pitches. So I think he goes 6+ innings in this one, and that's right where his line's set as far as his pitching out. So I'm going to take advantage. Going to go with the over 17.5 pitching outs here for Shane Baz as pick number 2. Once again, great matchup. I'm not really too scared by the Reds. The Vegas data indicates they don't expect Shane Baz to get blown up too much. The pitch count's up for him in comparison to the Rays. it's just about him being efficient. He doesn't even really need the strikeouts when we're targeting his pitching outs. The strikeouts are just a little bit of a bonus. He just needs to go right at these guys, be efficient with his pitch count, and go deep into the ballgame, get 6+ innings, and I think he does so in this spot. So, like the over 17.5 pitching outs here for Shane Baz, pick number 2. Pick number 3, we're going to stick right in this game, and we're going to go to the other side with Nick Lodolo, who has some really great K stuff, and I like his line where it's set over here on Underdog. In comparison to some other prop sites, they have a nice value line on him as far as I'm concerned. 30.3% K rate overall, that's elite. 12.5% swinging strike rate. He has a 30.8% K rate against righties and a 27.3% K rate against lefties. So that is fantastic K stuff. He gets to take on a Tampa Bay Rays squad that, when looking at their lineup up and down as far as their K rates are concerned, starting from the bottom up, there's definitely some strikeouts to be had. Phillips, 46%, 42, 18, 42, 34, 22, 18, 12, and 4 at the top. So the top 2 guys really don't strike out, but then once you get down past them, lots of strikeouts to be had throughout this lineup. And when you look at Lodolo's strikeout stuff, I mean, 30+% is elite. So I expect him to rack up a lot of strikeouts. And then lastly, like I said, I really like where the line's set. Only 5.5 strikeouts over here on Underdog. I will gladly take advantage of that and take the over here. Seen him set at 6+ on other websites. So I do like the value quite a bit. And then lastly, the pitch count that we always do look at. That's important. We need him to get maximum pitches to have maximum opportunity to get those strikeouts. He's been right around 90 pitches, so not the highest of strikeout. I'm sorry, not the highest of pitch counts, but keep in mind that those 1, 2, 3, 4 starts. I think the pitch count's going to continue to climb. I think he's right around 90 pitches, but then the strikeouts, it hasn't mattered. Look, 8, 7, and 8 strikeouts his last 3 times out. So the elite strikeout stuff's there. The strikeout rates in this Tampa Bay lineup is definitely there, and then the value is there as well at the 5.5 line over here on Underdog. So we'll be rocking with the over 5.5 strikeouts here for Nick Lodolo. Pick number 3. Pick number 4. We're going to be going down to the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Milwaukee Brewers. I'm going to be talking about Jose Quintana. Once again, I like his strikeouts here. Looking at his stuff as far as his K rates are concerned and everything, Quintana, not the most elite K stuff, but definitely respectable. He has a 21.6% K rate overall and an 11.7% swinging strike rate. That's really solid. 19.5% K rate against righties and a 32.7% K rate against lefties. So does have elite K stuff against those left-handed bats. The righties, it's decent. And where his line set in the pitch count, I really like the value over here on Underdog as well. Pulling up Quintana, they've got him set at 4.5 strikeouts. I'll gladly take the over here. He's been crushing this line as of late. The pitch count's way up for sure. The strikeout upside is definitely there. And want to be taking advantage. You look at Quintana as of late, what he's been getting. You can see 7, 6, 6, 5 strikeouts. 1, 2, 3, 4 straight games. He would have cleared the over in the strikeouts. Last time out against a tough opponent in the Yankees, Washington, not exactly the highest of strikeout teams. Chicago, San Francisco. Just been crushing the line of the pitch counts up. 95, 83, 97, 96. So I think this is a great spot. And then lastly, when you look at the Milwaukee lineup, as far as the strikeout rates are concerned and the lefties, they do have quite a few lefties in there as well. Yelich, Tellez, Colton Wong, Omar Narvaez, Jace Peterson. We just talked about the elite K rate of Quintana against those lefties. Phenomenal spot for him. So we'll gladly go ahead and take the over on his strikeouts here. And reading off the K rates as far as this Milwaukee lineup up and down. Starting from the bottom up, as they always do with Jace Peterson. 16, 46, 22, 13, 13, 18, 25, 29, and 21. So some low strikeout guys mixed in there, but like I said, the lefty on lefty, he's just really good at racking up those strikeouts. There's quite a few expected lefties in there, and then there's some high strikeout righties as well. And then the pitch count's way up, and the line's very reasonable at 4.5. There is some pretty heavy juice on him to hit the over here as well. So Vegas agreeing with me on this one. Like the over 4.5 strikeouts for Jose Quintana. Pick number 4. And pick number 5, we're going to be sticking right in this game and going to the other side. Eric Lauer, very similar. Very elite strikeout stuff against left-handed pitching. I'm sorry, left-handed hitting. Good strikeout stuff overall. 25.4% K rate overall. 10.9% swinging strike rate. He has a 24.5% K rate against lefties and a 31.3% K rate against lefties. And once again, the Pirates expect to have quite a few lefties in there. Vogelback, Madris, O'Neal Cruz, Sawinski, Michael Perez, Marcano. A lot of lefties, a lot of high strikeout guys as well. Starting from the bottom up with the Pittsburgh as far as their strikeout rates are concerned. 21, 34, 30, 60, 33, 31, 23, and 20. And then 11 at the top with Ke'Bryan Hayes. So Ke'Bryan Hayes really the only low strikeout guy in there. Lauer's pitch count's also up there. Looking at as far as how they're treating him, how long of a leash he has. You can see 101, 92, 97, 91, 91, 99 pitches. The strikeouts, 9 last time out against Chicago. Heavy strikeout squad, 3, 5, 5. But once again, he's got good strikeout stuff, and it's really the matchup, man. You cannot ask for a much better matchup than Pittsburgh, especially when you have great lefty-on-lefty K stuff. should be a recipe for success here for Eric Lauer. So pick number 5, we'll be rocking with the over 5.5 strikeouts for Eric Lauer. Love it. Those are my 5 picks to get you win some money over here on Underdog today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content that I upload. If you haven't checked out the premium content packages, check those out. Link below in the description. Do offer all of these picks. I do also send this ticket into my VIP members before I even launch this video, just in case the lines move, so that you get the lines at the best possible odds. So check that out if you're interested. And if you haven't signed up for Underdog, sign up today. Use that promo code KJK DFS to receive that instant match on your first deposit up to $100. Get that free money offer, lock in these picks, start winning. You can mix and match them. You can go for the big 5 play with a 20x, whatever you would like. But really like all 5. So best of luck. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you in the next one.